So I got this yard sketched out, and this video I'm going to show how the best way to design a sprinkler system, the most efficient way. So using Rain sprinklers, that's what I have that book for. It'll show like the GPM and the sprinkler types and calculate it and do all that stuff. So this is the sketch right here, and I'll show you how it will be. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the main line drawn out. This is the dotted line here, and there's the main line valve box, which goes to a hose bib there. That X with the circle around it is a hose bib inside of a valve box, and then the main line will go here. This plus sign is a faucet on the house, so that's a faucet, that's a faucet. Then the main line goes here to a valve box there with the hose bib in it. A hose bib sticking out of the ground there, and that one's all real. But if we were to design it better, which we're not, but if we were to be a good to have a hose bib there, go in there and to here, because I mean the hose bib, you want the main line, the hose bibs need to be connected to something. The main line's the best place. So yep, and then there'll be valve boxes around the main line too. So anyway, so I just added 5 sprinklers around the side strip here, or the front park strip here. And they're all the Rain MP rotators. It's a left corner strip, side strip, side strip, side strip, and right corner strip, or the right end strip and left end strip. So, but basically, it's just 5 heads, and you can honestly put a lot more than just that, because after calculating the GPM, it's only literally like 2.9 GPM total, and that's all. You need to have at least not too much over 12. 12 is probably best to go by, is what I hear. So if you have like sprinklers over 12 GPM, it's just to be on the safe side. It's probably not as good. They might have not enough pressure. So I just want to show these as an example. These all equal 2.9 GPM. If these weren't side strip nozzles, and if they were like actual like 90s and 180s and stuff, it'll be more than that. But because they're just strip nozzles, they're not as much. So there'll probably be some more sprinklers in the front connected to that same zone. Okay, so now I got zone 1 and 2 planned out. So there's like the main line that goes here and then goes to a valve box here. This black dot is the valve for zone 1, the black line is for zone 1, connects to this sprinkler here, which I don't know if you can see, but it's a Rain Mini Pro Rotor with a 1.5 nozzle. This is RPS Select with two nozzle, and then these are pop-ups here, the sprayers with, and here's an example of what they are right here. And they kind of look like that. So the green ones are the RN100, so that's what these are. And then these are the left corner strip, so that one would be, let's see, this one here. And then there'd be some brown ones on the side strip, that'd be this one. And the right one, the red one here for the right end strip, which would be that one. And then there's and then I'll show you the rotors real quick. So this is what the RPS Select looks like, and the nozzles here is for 2, and then for the Mini Pros, this is what they look like. And you got a 1.5 nozzle right there and right there for zone 2. There's a 0.75 nozzle there for the same sprinkler Mini Pro, and then a 1 nozzle there for Rain Mini Pro, and then RPS Select here for zone 2 with the same as this, just a 2 nozzle, and then a little pop-up in the middle there like these, but 360. And then some pop-ups here, green, and this one's blue because this area gets bigger, and then there's a Rain Mini Pro there with a 1.5 nozzle, or let's see, kind of like that one. So these would basically get all of this, and all of this would be covered. So anyway, I'll end up drawing like the spray patterns too at the end. So as you can see, I added zone 3, 4, and 5. So brown, blue, and purple. So they went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for station 3, I added, let's see, a Rain Mini Pro with 2 nozzle, RPS Select with a 3 nozzle, RPS Select with a 2 nozzle, and then that's it for that zone, because those take up a lot of pressure. And then zone 4, and this is the valve box for zone 3, and then it goes to zone 4. A Rain Mini Pro 1.5 nozzle, Rain Mini Pro 1 nozzle, Rain Mini Pro 1.5 nozzle, and pop up here with the blue nozzle. So the RN200, same as this one, it's just a sprayer. This one, and same here with the RN200, and then even here and here. Well, actually, no, that's the next one. That's all zone 4, and then 5 goes to these two. And then some side trip here, left corner, right corner, or left end and right end. Because if you're facing this way, like facing this way, this is on the left side. But if you're facing like this way, let's see, there we go. Then this is on the right side. So, and then on this side, you're facing this way, this is the left side, and then you're facing this way, and it's on the right side. It's kind of confusing, but, and then there's zone 5 goes here all the way into the side yard too, so side strip there and there to get like all of this, because there's like this tight area here. And this is a another RN200. It's supposed to get all this, and then this too, and then RN100 there, 100 there, 200 there, and then a side strip there, right corner strip, a right end strip, and left end strip, and right end strip here, side strip, and then side strip, and then left end strip, and side strip there. So I will draw. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about my voice. It sounds awful right now. I will draw the patterns, the spray patterns. Okay, here's the spray pattern for zone 1. I drew light shaded gray with pencil. So you can kind of see where they all spray here, and then this one would be here for that one, and you kind of get the point for all that. And then, yeah. Okay, and this is the spray pattern for zone 2, the light shaded greenish color. And then this is also, you can still see zone 1 because I'm not going to erase it, I'm just going to leave them all. So I haven't done 5, 4, or 3 yet, but it's going to just show you in order. So spray patterns for 1, then there's the spray patterns for 2, kind of back here too, and then 3 I'll show you. Okay, here's the spray patterns for zone 3, light brown shades here and all that stuff, all that, and then okay, I drew the spray patterns for zone 4 over here, the light blue here. Okay, and for the last zone I did the spray patterns for zone 5, and it's hard to tell like where they are because they're like, you know, there's so many of it, but that's kind of how they spray. And then here's the whole thing if you want to take a look at that. So yeah, that's basically design a sprinkler system. You just have to make sure you calculate the GPM and look at, like, for example, like these K-Rain book, you could look at like, say a 2.0 nozzle and the GPM, flow rate, whatever GPM, 2.7, right? Well, if I wanted to place like 5 of them, then I have to do 2.7 times 5. So on here, 2.7 times 5, well, that equals 13.5, so it will work, but it's recommended you do it below the total of 12, so usually probably 4 would be better, but anyway, just kind of how that works. And but there's usually a variety of different sprinklers, so you have to like calculate it all and then make sure it's not above 12, because you just don't want low pressure. And yeah, so the main line comes in here with here 2 valve box, 2 valves in that box there, and then goes to a hose bib there, goes to a hose bib there, goes along here to this valve box with 3 zones, 3, 4, and 5, and then goes to a hose bib here, and that's about it. So yeah.